Hey guys, welcome back to Magic TV. My name's Craig. It's 6 o'clock. It's time for a Magic Live, and this week on Magic TV I've been doing cube routines from Cube 52 all week. And today I'm going to be doing the oil and water routine, which is on there. Fantastic trick. Works perfectly with these cards. You don't need a cube, you just need the deck, and oil and water looks so visual with this. So you can learn it from the Cube 52 project. I'm going to perform it for you, if that's all right, mate.
Yeah, man.
So you know what these are by now. They're a pack of speed cuber playing cards designed for speed cubers. And you've got the colours in there, you know, the same 6 colours that are on a Rubik's Cube you have inside this deck. And this isn't really so much about magic, it's about science. And the reason I'm using this deck is simply because this deck of cards really kind of, because it's really vibrant colours, you're going to be able to see exactly what's going on. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So there's 6 colours in this deck, and we're going to take out 8 cards. And 4 of them are going to be one colour, 4 of them are going to be the other colour. But you get to choose what colours we're going to use. So we need 2 colours. So what's the first colour?
Red.
Are you sure? And what's the second colour?
Blue.
Okay, so we're going to take out a blue, a red, blue, red.
How are you, Michael?
Sorry about this. There we go. Right. Brilliant. Done. Okay. Right. So, I think I've got those. 1, 2, 3, 4 blue and 4 red. Okay.
Nice. So,
in science at school, you probably remember learning something about oil and water. And the whole idea is that oil and water don't mix. So if you put oil and water into a cup, they'll separate. That's basically what oil and water is all about. And it's a scientific experiment that you learn in school. And we're going to try and do a similar sort of thing using these cards, but by magic. And I want you to see that there's 4 red cards and there's 4 blue cards, right? Mm-hmm. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix them up. And I want you to see that there's no ambiguity. Look, you just go blue, red, blue, red, blue, red, blue, red. Just like that. So they're kind of...
mix.
Mixy. Now, if I asked you to blow on the cards, it's got nothing to do with the trick, because I don't need you to blow on the cards, because all I have to do is wait a second for them to settle. And once they settle, the reds and the blues will separate. This is a bit like oil and water. I don't need to do anything. I just need to wait a couple of seconds, and then the cards will separate. Now, that sounds ridiculous, so I'll tell you what, I'll do it again. And this time you know exactly what I'm doing, so make sure I don't cheat. I'm not going to cheat. We've got the reds that are going to go there, red, 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 and we'll put the blues over here. Okay, now we're going to mix them up again to make sure I don't cheat. We take a red, and then on top of that we put a blue. Then we take a red, and on top of that we put a blue. Then we put a red, then we put a blue, then we put a red, then we put a blue. We mix them up like that. And I don't do anything, I just wait for them to settle. It's long enough. And now they separate out.
How?
It's kind of weird, right?
It's very weird.
Very strange. We'll do it one last time, but you can do the mixing yourself. Do you want the reds or the blues?
Reds.
Reds. You take the reds, I'll take the blues. And hold them face down like this. And start off by giving me a red. Very good. You're a superstar. I'll put a blue on top. Now give me a red. And you can see that's a red. I'm not cheating. We'll put a blue on top. Take a red. There you go. I'll put a blue on top. Take a red. Put a blue on top. You take the cards. You're doing it yourself. Just give them a shake. Now wait a second. You know, yeah, I think that's long enough. Turn them over. Spread them out. There you go.
How?
Well, I didn't do that. You did, man.
Did I?
It's all about just leaving them to settle. You put them there. You leave them to settle. You leave them to settle long enough. They'll separate out. It's not magic. It's just science. Works with anything. I mean, it works with the whole deck. So, for example, these cards that we were mixing and shuffling and were all mixed up from the beginning, all the different colours all over the place, they've been sitting here the entire time while they've been doing this, so those cards have been settling. Genuinely, that's true. It's why when you buy a deck of cards like this, when you buy a Speed Cubers deck from a shop and you open it up, they're going to be separated out, because that's what happens. They've been sitting on the shelf for a long time. And it only takes a few seconds for them to separate. Like, because they've been sitting there for so long, even though they were mixed and shuffled and everything, look, they've all separated out.
What the actual...
Yeah, it's just science, Jack. That's all it is.
Oh, science. It's voodoo.
Yeah, kind of weird, right? Anyway, that's the oil and water routine off Cube 52. Like I say, it's really... Oh, there you go. Name the colour.
Green.
Bad luck. It's a really cool trick. You can learn it on Cube 52. Do me a favour, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Now, you want to see more videos like this, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll be back again tomorrow at 6 o'clock with another Magic Live. I'll see you then.